Oh, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Suns, they've put together the 6th best record in the conference. And checking out the Warriors, now 4 games behind.
I think for the Suns, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Moody is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. And for the Suns, they've got Dillon Brooks. Williams is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Gillespie in at the point. And for those teams that look like a total rebuild now, how do they stay motivated, Grant?
Well, B.A., for the free agents to be, it's all about the dollar signs. And, of course, for the younger players, this is your chance to show you deserve minutes.
And so it's Golden State with it after Phoenix picked up the 3 with their last shot. And here's Curry for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And after seeing a 3 hit on the other end, Steph reminds people who he is.
Here's Gillespie. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Outside, Williams. Pass to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. We played just over a minute here in the first. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Here's Allen. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Brooks. Horford pulls it in.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Podziemski with it. Guarded now by Williams. Horford passes to Curry. Banked it in off the glass. Curry's got 5 points.
Now, Curry's ability to stay on balance through that contact is impressive.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Allen outside. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Three-pointer, Brooks. The Warriors pull it in. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
They were destroyed on the glass. Just horrendous. That explains their loss.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. The Suns in 5th.
Over the last month, that has been a big weapon for their offense. They have shot it really well from deep.
Gillespie passes to Brooks. The shot to stop the run. The rebound by Moody.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Suns. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular his movement off ball. The coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, Ali, thanks once again. Here's Gillespie. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Allen outside. From deep three-point land. They grab their own miss. The 3 drills it from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Horford. Back to Curry. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. 7 points for Stephen Curry.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
23 seconds left in the first. Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Curry. Williams, a screen on Curry. Pass to Brooks. Fade away. Here's Williams. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of a possession.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They lead by 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
We've got Green, and it's done in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Suns trail by 9. Outside, Green. To the middle. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Melton. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Bouye. Phoenix with the ball. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yeah, and that made it difficult to stay connected to their shooters.
Here's Iguodala. Still no points. Here's Santos. And there's the screen to the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. O'Neal, he's checked in for Iguodala. Brooks comes in for Dunn. Allen, he's checked in for Goodwin. And Gillespie is subbed in for Bouye. Now here's Allen. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well. Good. Allen's got his first 2 points.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Screen by Horford. The 3 from Curry. That one is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. That one's good for 2. Green's got his second basket on the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Green in the post. Working on Green, and it's Green missing. The Warriors lead by 9. Green, the pass to Curry. Melton on the wing. Brooks defending. Out to Horford. And And there's another one for the Warriors.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
O'Neal passes to Brooks. Back to O'Neal. Horford with a steal. Pass to Curry. Melton against Green. Melton on the wing. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
It's tipped. With 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Golden State Warriors.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the 76ers, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they gotta avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
Maybe.
yes.
It took you too long.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
On the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Green out there with Al Horford, and it's Moody in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Allen. There's a screen. With the drop. Oh, man!
Look out below. Well, Allen at 6'4", understanding how to take full advantage of that opening.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Outside, Green. Outside, Moody. Fires the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Well, they call him stay ready, Tim. Moses Moody has done just that and produced when his number was called.
Yeah, B.A., there's not a lot of flash to his game. It's mostly hustle and floor spacing. And with those long arms, he is a difference maker defensively.
Counted.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
The Warriors lead by 7. Now Curry. He's got 7. Jacks up a 3. Horford passes to Green. Moody from outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
No problems knocking that one down. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Curry from deep three-point land, and the Warriors miss again.
At this point, they might need to try something different. 0 to start the half.
O'Neal misses.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Suns trail by 4. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Here's Podziemski. He's scoreless. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
Yeah, no choice there but to burn a timeout. You've got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
Phoenix making some changes. Dunn comes in for O'Neal, and Green is subbed in for Allen. Porzingis has checked in for the Warriors. Melton comes in for Curry. There's 1:12 left in the third quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Moses Moody.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And here are the Suns. They're rolling here, 9 unanswered. Outside, Green. Williams with the screen. Green, the pass to Gillespie. Shoots over Melton. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Golden State has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Melton. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass on the layup. Melton's got his first bucket in this one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside, Green. From the high post. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Warriors on top, up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Jalen Green, and it's Goodwin in a shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
14 foul. At the line for your Suns, Dunn. One shot.
And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer. So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
Pass to Goodwin. There's a screen. Green for three. Look at Green showing off his range.
After some spotty shooting in the first half, you can see they're gaining confidence and increasing their offensive production.
The Warriors trailing. Now here's Melton. Outside Curry. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
Green. Terrific work from Green inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Williams has checked in for Iguodala. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Brooks, he's checked in for Goodwin. And Gillespie is subbed in for Green. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Brooks. Now Allen. Williams. Bucket! Straight in!
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Green. Ooh, it doesn't go.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Brooks fires, and he nails it.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They trail by 6. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth. Can't get it. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Allen outside. Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Curry. Fires the three. Money from 3.
You gotta give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Curry. Oh, Williams with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Jimsky with it. O'Neal covers. It's good!
And, you know, I just love the way Green facilitates. He really understands what they're doing out there.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Here's the pass to Williams. Horford with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Oh, got a piece of it. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gillespie. Allen outside. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by Curry. wins it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Mark Williams.